They laughed at her torn shoes and empty purse. But when the judge heard her story, his next words made the whole courtroom rise in silence. Martha was a 38-year-old single mother of two, working double shifts at a diner just to pay rent. Every month, she visited the local bank to deposit her small savings. And every time, the same banker, Mr. Daniels, mocked her. "Still bringing in pennies, Martha?" He'd say with a smirk. "Maybe you should stop dreaming of owning a house and focus on serving coffee." But Martha never snapped back. She'd just smile softly and whisper, "Someday my kids will have a better life." One afternoon, she came into the bank with tears in her eyes. Her landlord had raised the rent and she needed to withdraw her savings. But Daniels leaned back in his chair and said coldly, "Your account's been frozen due to a clerical issue. Maybe next time don't play the poor victim." The entire line behind her heard it. Some chuckled. Others looked away. Martha walked out with her head low, but not broken. That night, she called legal aid. And for the first time in her life, she decided to fight back. 2 months later, in a small courtroom, Martha stood trembling beside her volunteer attorney. Across from her sat Daniels, confident and smug, his expensive watch glinting under the lights. The judge, a calm man in his 60s named Judge Harris, reviewed the documents quietly. After a pause, he asked, "Mr. Daniels, is it true you froze her account without written notice?" Daniels shrugged. "It's standard practice for accounts under $1,000, Your Honor. People like her often misunderstand the system." The judge's eyes narrowed. "People like her?" Daniels smirked. "Yes, uneducated, poor, emotional. They just don't get how banking works." The courtroom went silent. Judge Harris leaned forward and said firmly, "Mr. Daniels, my mother was a waitress. She raised 4 children alone, including me. If not for people like her, men like you wouldn't have a world to sit so comfortably in." He turned to Martha. "Ma'am, your account will be reinstated immediately, with full compensation for damages. And Mr. Daniels?" The judge's voice grew cold. "You'll attend sensitivity training and then write a formal apology." Outside the courthouse, a reporter who overheard the hearing shared the moment online. Within hours, the clip went viral. Millions watched, calling it justice with heart. Weeks later, the bank publicly apologized, and Martha was offered a community job, one that helped struggling families open accounts safely. And when she walked past that same banker months later, she just smiled. Because this time the world was watching.